quick discussion on how you got patellar tendinitis and how did the patellar tendon get so abnormal. The answer to the question, how did the tendon become so abnormal, can be answered in one word: overuse. Story goes something like this. First, know that as you use your legs throughout the day, you're contracting the muscles, which in turn is pulling hard on your tendons. Remember that tendons help connect the muscles to the bones. And just like most things in your body, the tendons and muscles need time at some point to rest and repair themselves from this normal daily wear and tear. Therefore, if you work your tendons and muscles and give them enough time to recover each day, they're going to stay in good shape. We could then say that your muscle and tendons are keeping up with your activities, and all is well. Now let's say you have a day where you work your tendons and muscles more than normal, or you're just using them in a way they're simply not used to. For example, maybe you did a lot more running that day, or maybe you just tried a new sport after work, like volleyball. Well, of course, this is going to cause more wear and tear on the muscles and tendons than they're normally used to, right? Here's where the problems start. If you give your leg muscles and tendons time to rest and recover, meaning that they have time to make the necessary repairs from this increased stress, before you use them a lot again, your tendons will be able to keep up and stay in good working order and will continue to look like this. This is what a normal patellar tendon looks like under a microscope. On the other hand, let's say you continue to repeatedly work your muscles and tendon harder than usual and they don't get enough time off to repair and to recover and make repairs. What will happen to them then? Well, over time, your tendons will be unable to keep up with your activities you're asked them to do, and they start to become internally disorganized and will eventually end up looking like this. So the moral of the story is just under a microscope what the patellar tendon looks like, patellar tendinitis. So here you go. This is what it looks like when you have patellar tendinitis. And I use just another picture over here. The moral of the story, the main problem in patellar tendinitis is one of failed tendon healing. And the tendon has failed to heal because it was repeatedly put through stressful activities and not given enough time to repair itself. So that's how you got patellar tendinitis.